Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? It's KV the 6 Ninja in the place to be for a Paper Saber Universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. We're talking about Collision, June 22nd, 2024. We got Tony and Nigel on commentary, and we started off with a trios match, Joe Shibata and Hook versus Premier Athletes. I really enjoyed this match. I thought this match was fun. Joe Shibata and Hook get the win. I like this trio. I really do. I think there's something to it, but I'm going to talk about something after I talk about the next match. Then we get Bang Bang Gang promo, and AEW will not acknowledge Juice being the third champion in the trios, so the title gets back to Jay, and that pisses me off, and that pisses off the Bang Bang Gang and Juice. Oh, poor Juice. But guns up, baby. That's what I say. You know, shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Then we have a tag team match, Jericho and Bill versus Private Party. I will not lie to you. I'd never want to lie to you. I fast forward all the way to the pin for Jericho and Bill, and, you know, Keith helping, and I can give two shits. And there was a attack after, then here comes Joe, Hook, and Shibata, and I was like, oh, fucking Christ. Then Joe challenges Jericho, Bill, and Keith in a trios match. I was like, oh, God. I was like, Joe, no, I love you, Joe, but no, I don't want that. Keep Jericho off TV, please. Please, for the life of me, please. But I think we're gonna get that at Forbidden Door. And Samoa Joe is fucking awesome, dude. Like, this dude deserves to be the poster of AEW. Like, top tier. Yes, he was champion once, but then, you know, he just kind of just riled up. Like, yeah, you're going to be with Hook and Shibata now. You know, even though he's making gold out of it. Speak and spell and whatnot, and then him teaching Hook how to just jump people. You know, it's a lot of fun stuff, but I feel Samoa Joe deserves better, along with Brian Keith and whatnot, and Big Bill. Next up, we have the AEW Continental Championship. Okada versus Guerrero. And this match was okay. Okada got the win. You know, and he took his mask off. I was like, what a dick. Took poor Guerrero's mask off, man. Like I said, this match was okay. And a lot of this, I feel like this Collision was just a little overstuffed, you know? You know how you get, I love a good Oreo. I like the double stuff. And then I found the mega stuff Oreo, and I'm like, that's too much. That's what this Collision was. Just a little bit too much. Like, let these guys, like, have some time to shine in that ring, you know? Then we get Lexi with Top Flight, Action Andretti, and Leo Rush. And Leo Rush is like, hey, man, I don't get this story. He was like, hey, we cool, man. You guys cool? You cool? We cool? You cool? Huh? And I'm like, you know, who's cool? Are y'all cool? Because it's like almost every week now. To make sure someone's cool. Be cool. Trios match, the Patriarchy versus Iron Savages and Jack Jameson. It was okay. Patriarchy for the win, of course. Then we get Monet and Vancouver at CMLL. If you want to watch the CMLL stuff, I looked it up for you. I looked it up for myself. They have a YouTube channel where they do all their live events, and there's tiers you can do to watch that content. So there you go. Will I? Probably not. But Monet and Vancouver, they have a big match at Forbidden Door, title for title. Then we have Tony Storm, Mariah May versus Hirsch and Frost. Storm and Mariah for the win. We get a Serena D promo. I'm like, you go, Serena. Because, yeah, you have been just pushed to the side. House of Black versus Squash Gang. House of Black for the win. We got an interview with Ian Riccaboni asking silly questions to the House of Black, and with Buddy Matthews being down and everything. So they are on the path of revenge. The house always wins. And where's Julia? Where's Julia Hart, huh? That's what I'm wondering. Then we have Hechicero versus Daddy Magic. Dear Christ. Hechicero with Gates of Agony. I had to fast forward through some of this. Like, I love Daddy Magic. I really do. He did not look good in this match whatsoever. And I felt like, you know, I don't know, man. Hechicero got the win. But Daddy Magic, man, I think he got himself hurt. It's the spot where I thought he broke his head. Like, yeah. Jeff Jarrett package gets very emotional. I got a little emotional because he was friends with Owen Hart, and he's going to be in the tournament. And his boy, Toby Keith, passed away recently, you know, and that was his boy too. So he got really emotional in his package and how much this tournament means to him and how he wants to win it. And I'm like, you're not going to win it. I don't think you're going to win it. And even though you're getting this really great emotional package, I don't think you're going to win it. AEW International Championship match, Will Ospreay versus Brian Cage. This was my match of the night. Will Ospreay being Will Ospreay and Brian Cage being the Swolverine, baby. But Will Ospreay got the win, getting the W. He's got a big match with Swerve next week at Forbidden Door, so I'm excited about that. But overall, 3 out of 5 for Collision. I was texting my brother, I was texting somebody else. I was like, man, it's kind of funny that we have an AEW Continental Championship and an AEW International Championship, so whoever holds both titles will be the Intercontinental Champion. Kind of silly, don't you think? But that's the world of pro wrestling, folks. The world of pro wrestling. All right, y'all. Tell me what you thought of the show. Drop those comments below. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Share your grandma showed the bum down at Walmart. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/New World Podcast. Get yourself that sweet nWp logo created by Penta X. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
El campeón continental. Por el momento se libera de un obstáculo